Put your back foot down. Now put pressure. Nice.
Yeah, roll around.
5, 4, 3, 2, let's roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Let's roll.
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome to Planet Roller Skate. I'm here with Pigeon and Estro. We are in San Pedro on the edge of the earth. And we're gonna teach you how to stop at the drop of a dime.
Today we're going to work on the turnaround toe stop, which is two parts. The first part is the turnaround and the second is the toe stop. First way I'm going to show you is the open door technique. So you want to start with your head and shoulders facing forward, and you want to close your hands in front of you. And you're going to pretend that your body is the hinge of a door. You're going to open up your body, turn your head and shoulders first, and then opening up your knee as if the door is opening with you. And then you're going to step into the ball of your foot and turn your head.
I get it now. I never understood why they said open the book, close the book, or open the door, close the door. That makes sense when you do it with your arms too.
When learning the turnaround, it is a tricky maneuver that requires your full body, so it's best to begin in the grass where you've got a lot of resistance so that you don't roll. So begin in the grass and then take it to the floor, just standing, and then you can add some momentum.
Would you be my one? Would you be my moon and my sun? Would you meet my mum? Once you do, you might run. Let your friends say what they want.
In the open door, you want to think about opening your hips. Opening your hips as opposed to closing. So,
Really landing in your heels.
correct? Incorrect. Correct.
The second way that I know how to turn is a momentum turnaround, which I like to imagine being in a jacuzzi and the jets have just stopped and there's no bubbles in the jacuzzi, so we have to swift the water around so that your upper body really has a lot of momentum to it, and that's going to jerk your hips around.
I want to see you try Pigeon.
In the grass.
Yeah. So it's like your body goes and then your feet just kind of follow by the momentum of your body? That's cool.
Would you be my other half?
Okay.
Would you run me a rubber bar?
Okay.
The last way I know how to turn around would require a little bit more gusto, and it's the jump turnaround. So you want to make sure that you're really bendy and easy on the knees in the beginning and at the end of the trick so that you're absorbing top to down. And you're just going to jump and turn your head and shoulders at the same time and jerk your hips and knees around. You want to make sure that you land in a slightly staggered stance so that you've got more surface area this way.
Alright. Don't mess around. Alright. Don't mess around. Alright.
It's very important that you turn all the way around 180 degrees. You don't want to stop halfway and go forward. So to fix that, just spot something. So in front of me there's a palm tree, and behind me there's a ship all the way out there in the water. So I'm going to not land until I see that ship. So I'm going to look with my eyes at the ship first and then land. That's going to help me get all the way around.
It's my time to move. I've put off
You don't need to jump very high on the jump turn. So long as your head and shoulders get around, your knees and skates are sort of follow. Okay, so the open door technique turn. And then the momentum turn. And the jump turn. That's the turnaround, and the next part is the toe stop. Once you turn around backwards, you're going to want to sit back into your heels to keep the momentum rolling backwards. So we're turn, we go backwards, we're in a staggered stance, and then you're just going to apply pressure to your lead foot first.
your stop and your leg's behind you, you want to make sure it's behind you enough so that you can push. If you end up pulling, it's going to hurt your hip. And it's not effective to have your toe stop up here and you try and pull it back. You want to just have your leg straight and push it back.
Nice. For me personally, when I was learning how to backwards toe stop, I like to be really low to the ground and lunge deep into this leg and lean forward because that's what made me feel stable. So I looked like this. So this fits really far behind me and I'm gradually applying the pressure to stop. And then all of my weight is in this front leg, straight down.
And then once you've got the turnaround and the toe stop dialed in really well, you can really have a lot of fun with this just by turning your hips and stopping. So you don't need to turn your head so much. You can just kind of jerk your hips and stick your butt out and go right to your stops when you get it really good.
You want to try it, Pigeon?
Yeah.
Shake like you believe it. Shake like you believe it. Shake like you believe it.
This is the fastest way to stop. This is the most efficient way to stop on roller skates. And it's really special to roller skating that our toe stops are in the front. Yeah, one way to test your efficiency stopping is to just find a point and try and stop directly on that. Like that gum spot. Or this wheel sting.
Whenever I saw skates, I was like, I want to do that. I want to be able to slide on my toe stops. It was like my #1 goal. It took a while. It took a little practice.
They're like secret brakes.
Yeah, that's the magic of roller skates is that toe stops. Like no other action sports toy discipline has a toe stop the way we do. So it gives us a really unique
Advantage.
yeah, toe stops.
Not the flea medicine kind, but
You got cats, don't you? If one of your toe stops wears down, you can either turn it around or you could switch it with the other one so that they'll last longer.
yeah, you have 2 toe stops. Typically, you have one dominant leg that you use the toe stop more on, and when that wears down, you could just swap the one that you don't use as much with the one you use a lot.
But make sure they're tight every time you do use them because you don't want them to roll out of your skates.
They leave.
So if you hear a jingle, you know it's time to tighten.
Yeah, her toe stop's loose right now. Tighten it up.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope this was informative. If you have any questions, ask in the comments and we'll do our best to answer you. Until next time, later, skaters!
I like you, I'm not ashamed. I like you cause you got a brain. Them other boys are not the same, but you saved me, you stopped the rain. Uh-oh, been hit by Cupid. Drunk on love, I've gone stupid. I'm feeling lovesick. Get a bucket, run quick. Would you be my boy? Would you be my king?